Taking away local control of liquor sales is just another example of a risky idea.
That's a local right and the state needs to stay out of it.
Why would we give up local control over such an important issue?
I just can't believe they're trying to take away our right to vote on important local issues like selling alcohol or building liquor stores right next to our schools.
I feel like nothing is sacred anymore.
It's about each community losing the right to decide for themselves.
What can we do to stop this roller coaster alcohol thing?
I really don't want to see a liquor store across the street from my church.
Where does it stop? We hardly have any say anymore in our communities, and now they want to take away our right to decide on alcohol sales.
I'm not ready to give up that local decision-making process.
We don't need the state telling us we have to sell alcohol.
Somebody somewhere has got to say no more.
Keep the government out of our lives on local issues.
It doesn't matter how you feel about the alcohol issue. What matters is that our local opinion will no longer matter.
I think it's ridiculous.
We do not need the state telling us that we have to sell alcohol.
Local right to decide shouldn't be taken away by changing our Constitution.
As a mother, I do not want to see bars and liquor stores next door to our playgrounds.
What gives them the right?
The proposed amendment is deceptive. It's not really about alcohol sales. It's about taking away the right for local communities to voice their decision and make choices for themselves. Arkansas is a pretty unique place. If we lose our voice, part of Arkansas will disappear forever. Let us decide what's good for our community.
Well, the greedy folks are at it again.
If this passes, they can build a liquor store across the street from a high school or a church in any county. Are you kidding me?
Enough is enough. Leave our local communities alone.
It's a very dangerous idea to have a liquor store across the street from a high school. Period.
Well, I don't think it's about alcohol at all. I don't think it's about who drinks or who doesn't drink or where drinking takes place. This is about local communities losing their right to decide for themselves on certain issues. Local control over local issues is part of the very foundation of our communities. If we lose that, it sets a dangerous precedent. For that reason and that reason alone, I'll be voting against the alcohol amendment.
I serve alcoholic beverages for a living, but I do so in a county where the local people voted to allow it. Do I think that local right should be taken away by changing the Constitution? Absolutely not. Well, I think that big business and government, they should completely stay out of local affairs. The voters of each community should always have the right to decide what's right or wrong for their community. Bar and liquor sales have always been a local issue, and I believe that it should stay that way.
Around here, people like basic freedoms of choice. This amendment doesn't give us those basic freedoms of choice. It's forced upon us. How can it be fair for people in the other parts of the state to tell us in our area what we need to do? It's wrong, and it's trampling all over our Constitution. Folks, we've got to stop the madness.